Google has been able to achieve what no other folding smartphone maker has been able to do thus far. Because from an everyday standpoint, the brand new Pixel 10 Pro Fold is one of the most durable foldable phones you can get, with an IP68 water and dust resistance rating. This is the exact same level of ingress protection against particles and moisture that non-folding flagship smartphones have had for a while now, and now the Pixel 10 Pro Fold is the first folding smartphone to have that as well. And secondly, the 10 Pro Fold is the only folding smartphone with full MagSafe support for both charging and accessories through the form of Pixel Snap. The overall design of the Pixel 10 Pro Fold is very similar to the Pixel 9 Pro Fold from last year, but you get a bigger battery in the 10 Pro Fold along with brighter displays on both the outside and the inside, but there is still a bit of a crease on the inner display. It's plenty bright, 8 inches and 120Hz, so there's really not much to complain about. But at its extremely premium price point, some people might justifiably complain about a Tensor G5 chipset that's powering the 10 Pro Fold, the exact same chip that's powering the rest of the Pixel 10 series. Because compared to the rest of the flagship competition, in terms of raw performance, the Tensor G5 chipset simply cannot compete, especially when it comes to intensive tasks like gaming, which you might want to do on an expansive display like this one. But in terms of everyday tasks and productivity, multitasking, and especially AI applications, the Pixel 10 Pro Fold is just simply going to fly because the Pixel UI and the Pixel experience is very much tailored towards that. Now, something that I'm not the biggest fan of is the camera experience of the 10 Pro Fold, because it's a very significant step down compared to the Pixel 10 Pro XL, which has much more flagship cameras, because the cameras on the 10 Pro Fold just simply do not stack up in terms of quality and performance. They're definitely serviceable for everyday life, but they're not anything groundbreaking, especially compared to other flagship smartphones which also happen to fold. But I think one of the biggest issues that the Pixel 10 Pro Fold has is that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 also exists alongside it as another very compelling large format foldable option, especially if you're in Western markets. Because compared to the Pixel 10 Pro Fold, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is much more thinner, lighter, slender, slimmer. It's just a more premium feeling foldable, and it's also more powerful as well with the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy compared to the Tensor G5. However, at the end of the day, the Pixel 10 Pro Fold really encapsulates two separate things: the Pixel experience, which at a baseline level is fantastic, and a foldable experience. But if you want both of those things, the Pixel 10 Pro Fold is the only option, but a good one at that.